Assalamualaikum. I will be presenting introduction and company background. So our group has chosen Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT as our business analysis for this assignment task. The main reason we choose Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT is because we can see that this supermarket has grown from year to years, and this business also is owned by Terengganu local people. The business was founded by Haji Cik Ibrahim bin Haji Abdul Qadir and Hajah Salihah binti Muhammad. It is established on 2 April 1995 under the name Sabasun SDN BHD. The business started with capital of Rm 150,000 in the beginning and had 8 employees that consist of family members. For company background, Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT is a private limited company and incorporated on 2 April 1995 under Company Act 1965 based in Terengganu, Malaysia. This business was managed by Cik Salmi as managing director and Cik Salman as director of operation. Their product range from food line, household, soft line and hard line items. Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT also have 200 local Muslim entrepreneurs with 2,200 produce of small and medium enterprise SME and have a choice of almost 30,000 items to sell and promote their product in Sabasun.
Factor analysis is used to describe a framework of microenvironmental factors that influence the management of a company. It contains political factors, economic factors, sociocultural factors, technological factors, environmental factors, and legal factors. As Sabasun was registered as private limited company, they tied to few government policies such as tax policy and labour law that protect their employees' rights. Sabasun also eligible to apply for government assistance and incentives such as business financing offered by SME Bank. Political factors affect Sabasun as they need to respond to the current tax legislation, and also since they managed to open more branches, their tax has been increased by year, and also they must pay extra attention as they have 400 staff. The improvement that can be made by Sabasun is that they have to respond and anticipate to current and future legislation to avoid any problems.
The next factor is economic factors. Sabasun management needs to consider this economic growth to know about consumer willingness to pay for their goods. This is important to them to set their good price. The management of Sabasun also must be aware regarding their financing capabilities to make sure they have enough capital to run the business and they can plan whether they need extra funds or not. The economic factors are important to help the management plan how they will run the business. For example, to plan how many products they should sell in a month to minimize the risk of losing. The next factor is social factor. Sabasun hypermarket is located in some main locations such as Kuala Terengganu, where the area is the focus of tourists, students and even locals. Taking age distribution into consideration, Sabasun is a supermarket that offers various products of all levels of age. Sabasun also meets the consumer buying needs, where they offer daily necessities such as cooking oil, toothpaste, paper and many more. As for consumer career attitude, Sabasun can target various target market, which are career women and men, businessmen and students. It can play the one-stop center roles for daily necessities.
As Sabasun does not produce their own product, they focus more on target market communication where they can promote their business and receive feedback from their customers. Sabasun has their own website, which is sabasun.com, that customers can know about the promotion, location nearby, online sales, and any others at website. Sabasun also can promote their business in East Coast radio stations such as Manis FM to make sure that their business recognizable by local people in the state. Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT SDN BHD must comply with Malaysian Environmental Quality Act 1974. Sabasun management needs to ensure they handle their waste wisely to avoid fine in cash or jail. Sabasun has shown the importance of corporate sustainability responsibility (CSR) by contributing in Winter and Aid Mission 2018 Syrian refugees on Turkish border. Sabasun can expand new branches in other East Coast states such as Kelantan and Pahang.
Legal factors that should be noted by Sabasun's management are health and safety law. It is the responsibility of the employer to ensure the safety of the employees during their working hours. In Malaysia, there are few legislation that deals with employment health and safety, such as Occupation Safety and Health Act 1994 and Employee Social Security Act 1969 or SOCSO. Since Sabasun is 100% Muslim company, the halal certification is important for the Muslim consumers, and the organisation has obtained its halal certificate from Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia or JAKIM. Other than that, Sabasun creates an environment that convinces consumers to spend and reduce inflation. Sabasun encourage their suppliers to offer price of daily necessities at a reasonable level all the time. With the quality and best service provided, Sabasun has been selected as the Consumer's Choice Store Kedai Pilihan Pengguna in 2008 by the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumers Affairs. The improvement we recommend is that Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT SDN BHD has to take really care of their local employees. Sabasun has to make sure the employment legislation is being followed. By following all the legislation and laws that an organisation should follow, Sabasun might win to market the organisation all over Malaysia too. In conclusion, pastel analysis is an invaluable business tool that analyzes 6 different groups of external factors that can affect Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT. Pastel analysis are external factors that are the major players in the success or failure of Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT SDN BHD. Each of the categories present a wide range of variables that can impact Sabasun. In a rapidly changing business environment with high competitors' pressure, Sabasun needs to adopt new expansion strategies or diversify the existing in order to sustain its leading market position in the retailing market. All aspects of pastel analysis are crucial for Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT because they represent one of the backbone of strategic management that not only define what Sabasun HYPErRUNCIT SDN BHD should do, but also for their organisation goal and strategy.